Live from the Natrona County Library's podcast studio, I'm Tess Mittlestadt, Director of Learning and Development for the Wyoming Nonprofit Network, and I am joined by Grace from the Iris Clubhouse.
Hello, Tess. It's wonderful to see you.
I'm so excited to have you here in studio. I know this is a new role for you, so I'm really excited to hear how things are going and hear more about the important work that the Iris Clubhouse does. So let's just start there. Who are you and what is your role with the organization?
So I'm Grace Filkins, and I'm the brand spanking new Executive Director of the Iris Clubhouse. Tomorrow will make my 1 month anniversary.
I love it. Let's celebrate it. 1 month. You made it.
I did. I have made it. I haven't fallen apart yet.
No, and you're not going to. I have full confidence in that. So for those who may be less familiar, what does the Iris Clubhouse do, and what is its impact within our community?
Wonderful. The Iris Clubhouse is based on what's called the Clubhouse model. It's a peer-reviewed model where those with mental illnesses can come together, be in a safe, shared environment with others, and learn skills that kind of integrate them more into the community and build their confidence, build their skill sets. They can use it to find jobs. They use it to go back into education. So we have all of those programs in the Iris Clubhouse as well, and I can get into those a little bit. And what it does is it makes a huge impact by reducing hospital visits for those with mental illness, police interactions, and just the overall mental health standing of Wyoming, which, as we know, the mental health of Wyoming is one of the lowest in the country.
I really appreciate you bringing up this point of not only the service you provide directly at the Iris Clubhouse to your Clubhouse members per se, but also the impact that it has on the broader community, because I really think that's what's central to the nonprofit sector.
Absolutely.
Is we're serving very specific people within our community, and simultaneously we're making our communities better places for everybody to live. And I really believe that that's the work that the Iris Clubhouse does.
Absolutely. It works financially, it works for the betterment of the people, it works for the betterment of the members, and all of those come together to make the community a better place.
I agree. Okay, so we know what the Iris Clubhouse does.
Yep.
Let's talk WyoGives. WyoGives, which is an initiative of the Wyoming Nonprofit Network, is a statewide 24-hour online fundraising event designed to raise funds and awareness for Wyoming nonprofits. On July 16th, supporters can visit wyogives.org, search for the causes they care about, donate to all of them, including the Iris Clubhouse. So, what is your plan for WyoGives?
We have a couple plans, mostly lots of advertising. Like everyone else, we're going to be relying on our people that we know. Our board is doing a peer-to-peer campaign where the board member who raises the most gets bragging rights. And for a peer-to-peer campaign, it just means reaching out to your people to say, hey, I'm doing this. I'm trying to reach a goal of this much money. Can you donate $5 to help me reach it? And it's just when you reach out to people, then they reach out to people, then they reach out to people, and it just becomes a chain link of donations. And so that's kind of what we're hoping for, as well as events like this where we can get our name out there and our mission and just show the community, hey, we're here. We need you to make sure that you support our causes so we can continue to support our community.
I'm so glad you brought up peer-to-peer fundraising, because it's this really underutilized component of WyoGives more generally. And so if you're listening to this and there's a cause that you really care about, visit their page, learn if you can set up your own peer-to-peer campaign, and that would mean you would fundraise on behalf of the organization with all donations going back to the organization itself. But it's a really unique way for you to say, this is a cause that I care about, and I want to connect with those within my professional and social networks to let them know that they should care about it as well. So I did hear a rumor that you have a goal, and
Yes.
What is your goal, and what would those funds be used for?
So we have a lofty goal. It's about $8,000, so that would be through individual donations and matches. And what this goal will fund is all of our programs, transitional employment program, the supported employment program, and the supported education program. All of those programs that help integrate our members back into the community and help them gain more individuality, I should say, and gain more traction in what they want to do in life and help them find themselves. So all of those take time and money, as everything does. So we're working on $8,000 to fund those programs. We also have a stretch goal of $5,000, and what we're hoping for is to make our backyard area where we grow gardens, vegetables, flowers, all those sorts of things, and we actually use the vegetables in all of our meals for what we cook at the Iris Clubhouse that our members help with. So it's completely circular for our mission. We try to make the clubhouse as sustainable as possible, but our backyard is not accessible. Our members with mobility issues and disabilities are not able to help us in that manner that they want to. So we're really hoping to fix up the backyard. We got a quote for $5,000, and we're really hoping that if we can get the whole 13, which is our goal for WyoGives and the stretch goal, that we'll be able to do all of it.
I love this. I'm so glad you brought up the garden. I think that's an incredible component to acknowledge that you want your space at the Iris Clubhouse to be accessible to everyone. But that does take some money to do it. And so for those listening, I hope you were inspired by that and want to be a part of this backyard garden renovation. One of the things I most enjoy about my work is that I get to learn more about organizations, but I also get to provide them with a space to amplify the work that they're doing. So is there anything that you're really excited about coming up? Anything you're really proud to share with the community about the work of the Iris Clubhouse?
So I think that we've recently worked with the state of Wyoming and the Wyoming Department of Health to get an initiative for Medicaid billing that other states have. And it's been really beneficial. We're starting the process. We're getting there. And it will be more sustainable in the future for us to not rely on grants or individual donations. Of course, they're always welcome. But if we can gain more traction in Medicaid billing, it's very baseline, and it's not going to fund the clubhouse in any stretch of the imagination. But if we can work harder with the state and get our name out more, see that people are interested, see that people support us, we'll be able to be more prominent in the state of Wyoming. And it is important that we're seen that way because we are evidence-based. Our program works, and it's been proven time and time again throughout other states, throughout other countries, because we're international. Our model is international, and just everything in between. So we want to be able to work with the state to be able to stay afloat without having to worry about where next funds are coming from.
Absolutely. And I think nonprofits generally provide a really unique and important space for people to gather together, and that's the work of the Iris Clubhouse. And ironically, that's also the work of WyoGives. And so for anybody who is listening, be sure to visit WyoGives.org on July 16th. Donate to all the causes you care about, including the Iris Clubhouse. Grace, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.